All these people come around all the time and they just trying to change us. If I change myself to be in their image, I would feel chained up. Then they acting like major league pitchers and all these bitches gonna change up. As soon as all the good times start getting thin, they acting like strangers. Now everybody wanna birth a new revolution, but don't want to labor. Want the Star Wars money, but don't wanna have to invade or a lightsaber. I'm working for a life so Hollywood that it should just come with a trailer. Trying to get my money Fortune 500 without ever rocking the blazer.
Yo, would you believe that the Celtics arrived all black to Game 6?
Like their uniforms or just like their clothes?
Their clothes walking into the arena.
All right, so here, I'm going to preface this by saying we're going to do an NBA conversation, and I haven't seen one NBA playoff game. And probably... Maybe if you combine all the time spent this whole year, maybe they add up to one whole game. Maybe.
Ouch.
But I still know about some of the older players. I don't know about some of these newer bloods. Like, I don't know the legend of IT. I hear it, but I don't know the legend of IT.
Kobe knows, apparently.
What you talking about? He never have to play him for real. Like,
Kobe actually, Isaiah Thomas reached out to Kobe, and they actually sat down and went through like some game film together and some stuff, and gave him some advice.
That's crazy.
I mean, who? I mean, that's you know.
You have to reach out to the Kobe man.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there you go. I mean, but even with that, you know, he showed up to Game 6 thinking they were going to close it out and go meet LeBron.
Let me show my ignorance real quick. Who they playing?
I've said Washington like a million times, though.
All right. My bad, dude. I never took John Wall seriously. I'm sorry.
Yo, you're disrespectful to John Wall.
Hey, man. They about to get bopped, right?
I don't know.
Wait, did they not win? I mean, did the Celtics not win? Did they wear black for their own funeral? Is that what happened?
Exactly. Yeah, that's the story I'm trying to get to with you right now.
Let me tell you something. I would believe in John Wall if he bops them Game 7. Still don't believe. My homie who I was trying to get on the show, he was like, LeBron probably still gonna win, but he don't want to see John Wall in the finals.
They see, and you know what's funny? Charles Barkley's been saying that. But
Charles Barkley says all that shit. Charles Barkley always got faith. Yo, you see them people who lose? If they could win, those winners wouldn't want to see them. And I'm like, I get it. But that's why they not winning. You know what I mean? You know, like hold that shit, you know?
Oh, let me at least give Barkley a little bit of credit here. He's been saying it since before the end of the season, saying, look, the Cavs don't care about winning any more games because they're not trying to match up with the Wizards early in the playoff run. They'd rather see them later.
That's and look at smart planning, dude. That's just smart.
Yeah, no, that's what Barkley was saying. Barkley was saying that the Cavs aren't scared of them. They're just playing it smart. Like, why?
Yeah,
why?
But don't get it twisted.
Play less games.
Don't get it twisted. Look, I haven't seen one game, but you've seen LeBron murder people. That's all I've heard.
Oh, yeah, that's been going on.
Yeah, so, I mean, like, John Wall might show up, but he might go right back.
I still can't find my broom. I still can't find my broom.
He using that shit. It's busy.
LeBron came in here and took the broom.
You're not finding that shit till June. When a West Coast team shows up, that's when you get it back.
My floor is dirty, though.
Sorry, hold out. Just hold out. The struggle is real, dude. He'll probably give you back, too, when he's done. You know? He can afford it.
I'm going to use the vacuum until he gets back, I guess. But, you know, that's mad disrespectful. Can you give me my broom?
Hey, man, you know when playoffs happen, right? April. Instagram goes dark.
He didn't even ask. He didn't even ask.
You know, he's only done it 6 times already. He told you like 6 years ago. He said not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You know, so
Jeez,
he did warn you. He did warn you.
So just to walk you through it a little bit.
Yeah.
Final score of the game was came out to 92-91.
Damn, them close games, dude.
Yes.
Get fucked. Where's Game 7 at? It has to be in Boston. Yeah, what am I talking about?
The Garden.
Yeah, because Boston tricked themselves into number 1. Fell into the Kings' plan.
Cavaliers' plan.
Shit, he gave them the old Jester.
You said the Kings plan. I thought you meant the Sacramento Kings. I was like, yo,
What are you talking about, man? Please, the Kings plan was like, yo, we trade. What's that guy? What's that guy? That whack ass.
Boogie.
Yeah, we traded Boogie. They don't even know what they got in return. Like, don't matter. We traded Boogie. For all I know, they did some soccer trade. They got back a bag of expired meat or some shit. You know what I mean? I don't even know if they got back a player. But they were like, dude, we free. Don't worry about it. Look at them. They lost their first 5 games.
They didn't. They unplugged the system and everything.
Yeah, dude, we don't need that shit. But anyway, the Kings plan, it worked out great.
It did.
Swept 8 teams, or 8 wins in a row so far.
Exactly.
Boston, look at that. Boston had to fight the old Jester, Dwayne Wade. Shit, almost got fake bopped,
That's
now,
right.
John Wall, the star who never flourished, he's not letting go. He's like, look, man, I ain't even have my time yet. You don't get to have yours right now, He's like, I thought I was going to have KD this year. Fuck.
That's messed up. So going into this, Boston, in order to get 91, the game was tied. I think the game was tied at 89. Isaiah Thomas and Al Horford do a pick and roll. Isaiah Thomas kicks it out to Horford. Horford nails a long 2 off the window, like one of those weird, awkward banks, man. Like he should not have been trying to bank this shot, and it was over.
He retired his big man skills, dude. He's in the new generation, 2017, dude.
He banked in this really weird angle long 2, like it almost should have been a straight shot from the corner kind of thing, but he banked it in. So amazing shot, 91-89. Go down the court, trying to inbound the ball. Wall comes up, was able to, at first it was taking him a while, but Wall is able to come up and use the guy who's inbounding the ball in the Celtics as like to set a screen against the man who's guarding him, gets the ball, and it's Bradley who's been doing pretty decently in certain scenarios in guarding John Wall.
Yeah. John
Wall does a little between the legs, and he just pops up for it because Bradley backs up a little bit thinking he's going to drive. So he pops the 3 goes in with only 3.5 seconds left. Wizards win, 92-91.
IT probably looking at who's their GM?
I don't know.
No, the white guy.
Not Danny Ainge, but McHale.
It's not Danny Ainge. Danny Ainge is the GM. He's the GM. That's who it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I believe
Whatever,
so. Literally, the moment they lose that game, he's like, dude, that doesn't happen if Paul George is on that team. The fuck?
But look at this, man. And then apparently John Wall went to Twitter and said, "Don't you wear black coming into my city," or some crap like that.
Yeah, man. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, man, I don't get it. I don't know what you trying to do. Like, I mean, what message you trying to send? Like, yo, I'm gonna wear black to a game 6. Like, if you were that badass, you would have.
Somebody else.
The king over here is over here doing it normal. He's like.
Nah, he's not doing it normal. This dude was. You didn't see the video? I forgot who was playing defense on this four.
I'm talking about what is he dressing like? He ain't showing up in black. Look, he's just like, look, man. These people said I gotta play. How many games I gotta play? 4. Say I gotta win 12 games for some reason before I go to the finals. Like, they don't know I belong there, So I mean, like, look, let's do this. I'm trying to get a break, like trying to study these Warriors, like people keep getting in my way, but. Yeah, so, like, he ain't wearing no black, man. I mean, like, you just busting ass. Like, if you badass, you go out there, your team losing by 26, and you're like, that's cool, give me the ball. And stuff happens, Did
you see there's a highlight of Serge Ibaka trying to guard LeBron out at the 3-point line.
Why would you do that? And
LeBron, so Serge is out there, in the defensive stand. LeBron's got the ball in his hand. You know what LeBron does?
What do you do?
LeBron twirls the ball in his left hand twice before he shoots the 3 and nails it.
Just toying with these children, dude.
And Serge didn't even flinch or try to reach for the ball. He didn't even move.
You don't know what that. They didn't do that in the West. That dude was guarding. That dude, his best years in the West, he was bopping the Spurs. Tim Duncan ain't do that shit. like Tim Duncan's the man, but he ain't do that shit. You know, yeah, man.
Tim.
So I don't know, man. You know, wearing, but it's what I'm saying. Like, I know everybody loves the legend of IT. They want to compare his numbers to Iverson. They might be better in some ways, and that's cute. But I'm like, look, Iverson did this shit every year. You've been here and there-ish, you know? Your team only matters this year. Now you gonna wear black like you the man? Like, what are you talking about, dude? Like,
The whole team did it, though.
that's cool, but I mean, like, who you think is spurred on by, you know? Unless they got some Draymond Green guy on there I don't know about, you know? Like, come on, man. Like, dude, you gotta show and prove, dude. Like, do this real stuff. Don't be wearing black. Like, you wanna. This is what I'm saying. East Coast wears black. West Coast Russell Westbrook averages a triple damn double. You know what I mean? Like, don't wear black. Like, be a boss, yo. Like, do some impossible historical dumbness. You know? Yeah, James Harden and D'Antoni did what they normally do, but I mean, like for that regular season, which is also what they normally do, they did some all-time shit too. You know what I mean? Like, come on, dude.
All right, enough talking about the East. Nobody cares about that.
It's like, who's gonna get sacrificed to the king, dude? That's it.
Exactly.
Let me tell you. Look.
Okay.
I know everybody's gonna say. I mean, 'cause look, I don't watch any of this shit, so I'm just pulling this shit out of like my historical ass. The Wizards still suck in my head, you know, 'cause I haven't seen them play this year. Let's say they play the Wizards. Does the broom still get used?
Yeah, you know, the problem with that is let's look at it like this. So,
Yeah.
if the Cavaliers continue to play the way they have been playing, then yes, that broom is going to get used. Real simple. You know what I mean? Because it's the king. You already know. He's purposely waited to turn it on because he knows, look, I'm going to get to the playoffs. So there's no point in winning no point in me trying to win 82 games because I'm going to go to the playoffs.
Yeah, he's in the East Coast, dude.
Get to the playoffs, and then I'll turn it on and win 12 straight games. That's what he wants to do, right?
That's it, man. Look, he looking over there, looking at people averaging triple doubles. He's like, this guy is a fool. I thought he was crazy the first whatever many years. This guy is proven he is the definition of psychopath. Like, he just expending all this energy when it don't matter. Like, I'm done. You know, like I'm done. Let me see. Russell Westbrook wants to prove he's smart. He just leaves that team, goes to an East Coast team. Don't even matter which team. Don't even matter.
Come to the Knicks. Come to the Knicks.
I don't know. That's a problem. Don't go there. That literally might be the team that makes him worse.
Come to the Knicks.
The problem with the Knicks is, like, you look at other teams on a macro level and you don't hear about people. You look at the Knicks, and who's the first people you think of? You don't even think of the players. You might think of Melo, but you don't even think of the players. You think of idiots like Dolan or Nolan, whatever his name is, and you think of idiots like Jackson, like, I might not be coaching, but triangle. You know, like, nah, dude, this ain't Jay-Z. This ain't the dynasty. Like, put that symbol away.
You didn't even mention the coach, which is hilarious.
Because how can he coach if you got this asshole always being like, that's cool. I know you got ideas, but triangle, because it won 11 times, you know? Like, you know, dude, like, you got to let people do their thing, dude. You make the trades and let the man do whatever he wants to do, you know? Don't be like, yeah, but triangle. Chill, dude. So, yeah, nah, that team almost feel like will hurt him. But most other teams where they have, like, you know, freedom and shit. Like,
whatever, man.
Don't worry, the time will come when Phil will leave. And that might help a little bit. Dolan's still an ass. He's the problem. He's probably not leaving for a while, though. But I think you get rid of Phil. I think you get rid of Phil and you put in somebody who doesn't have, like, this overbearing shadow, someone who's just literally background like most GMs. And then he might have something there, you know? So.
All right, real quick before we move on to the West Coast, would you watch Game 7 of this series?
Nah, it's not gonna happen.
That's cool.
That's not gonna. That's not gonna. That's like.
That's cool.
Not even thinking. Not even. Really? They got a whole weekend off?
Yeah. If you change your mind, it's on Monday.
Why did they get the whole weekend off? Yo, my friend was
on
bitching.
TNT.
My friend was bitching about the West Coast because Spurs don't understand that there's 31 other teams, right? The fans here, they just only understand there's a Spurs team. So people were complaining like, man, if the Spurs win Game 7, you know, then they were probably saying some shit like when they win Game 7. When the Spurs win Game 7, they got to play like they only get a day of rest between them and the Warriors. I'm like, you know, the NBA choosing favorites. And I'm like, yo, I don't know. Have you not been watching the last, I don't know, 60 years of the league, whatever it's been? Like, it's always like that, boy. Like you go Game 7, other people don't suck. You get a day off. That's it. Like, that's your problem. Unless it's the finals, because they do that. They didn't always do that, but now they do that. Finals is, like, they already know the date of the finals. So, like, even if both were to go Game 7, you still going to get, like, 5 days off or some crazy shit like that, you know?
Yeah.
But, yeah, unless it's the finals, you got 1 day off. Like, you fucked up. You shouldn't have lost those 3 games, you know? Like, that's your fault. It's,
Let's talk about these Spurs, man.
all right, so, again, I only saw the game where Houston not Game 1, the third game or fourth game, where Houston blew them out, like by like 20 or 30, like real early, you know. And my greatest memory from that game, was I was at a bar, right? So they had a bunch of sports on. Was seeing LeBron to do a press conference. I know it has nothing to do with this game, but that's my favorite memory of this game. But LeBron was at a press conference.
Watch the game, you're like, everybody shut up. I'm trying to hear LeBron talk right now.
Yeah, no, because he was at that press conference, and I think he was playing like the round 1 team or something. Or he had just finished, like, he's sweeping them. Or it might have been the round 2. I don't know. They're all the same. I can't tell the difference between whackness. But
a team that lost.
Yeah. But it was the one where they were down 26, and he's literally doing a conference by himself and explaining like how he was able to come back from that. And I just found that hilarious.
Like, no, don't worry about Coach Tyronn Lue's not gonna do the talk. I'm gonna just do all the talking. Don't worry about it.
Well, that's because you got Coach, GM, and MVP LeBron James. You know what I mean? The king.
Are you forgetting anything? Coach, GM, captain.
Yeah. I hope he's the only If there's another captain, how dare you? You know what I mean? I mean, I'm sure you can maybe make a case for Kyrie, but come on, let's be serious.
Not really.
I mean, he hits them shots, you know?
Only because LeBron's on the other side of the court. This is true,
but he hits them shots, you know what I mean? Like, LeBron, because everybody always looking for LeBron to be Jordan. Look, LeBron is not Jordan. He's something else. He's just as great, but he's something else.
So should you leave him open then?
He ain't winning them titles without Ray hitting them shots. You know, he ain't hitting them titles without these people hitting these shots. So Kyrie did kill them, the Warriors. You know, he doesn't like Curry for some reason, you know?
So,
all right, but yeah, back to the actual game, yeah. All right, I didn't see the last game.
Have you seen the clip of Old Man Manu getting
I saw that. That was hilarious. You see, you're not on Facebook. You don't see me sharing all these, like, make fun of memes.
I'm too
NBA logo of that.
I'm sorry. I got to get back on that.
There's like an NBA logo of Harden taking a shot and Manu.
I heard that Jerry West wants to take his picture off as the NBA logo. Quick side, you know.
Why?
I don't know that. But
did he just like realize like I'm not getting paid for this? So stop using my picture.
I don't even know. I'm gonna look into that later for a later conversation. But yeah, so yeah, man.
What do you put?
That's clutch right there, no? Old Man Manu?
Real quick, what do you put? I guess we can go hardcore later, but what do you replace that with?
You know what's crazy? I don't think they should let him take away his picture off the NBA logo.
We own you, Jerry. You played in the 60s. # no rights. You know?
Yeah, exactly. Like, yo, that is the NBA. Like, that is NBA.
What would be cool right now?
We're gonna put Jordan or Shaq's
You see, like, it's too late now. You know, yeah, like, because Jordan is for us, but I don't know how basketball works. I know, like, basketball, the culture inside from far away seems to be like they still have respect. Because Russell Westbrook seemed like he still appreciated Oscar. What are you doing with the slaps? What are these pops?
Sorry.
Like, but,
my apologies.
But, yeah, like, Russell seemed to still appreciate Oscar, but, like, I feel like most of culture kind of wants now and not then, you know? So what would be cool is maybe, like, every 10 years they change the logo. That would be unheard of because no other sport really does that. But, like, during the Jordan era, wouldn't it have been cool to have...
No other sport has a symbol like that, though. No other sport has it.
Yeah, but, But we got like players, yo. Like no other sport got players that are at the forefront. You know what I mean?
I guess that's
like
true.
you imagine like doing the Jordan years, it should have just been Air Jordan, the Nike thing. Nike would have been like pay us, so they couldn't have used it. But I mean, just the silhouette of him dunking, that should have been it for the whole '90s. That should have been the logo. Maybe in the early 2000s, you could have like Shaq Man's logo. You know,
definitely Shaq's logo.
I don't even know. Like, I guess maybe like we should have been had LeBron. Like, but I don't know what his cool pose is. It's like pretending to be a big man with Miami, doing a pass. You know, like those aren't sexy pics. Like, but
yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, that would be cool. Like if they kind of like just made a current iteration for everybody. Like, look, this guy's clearly the bad man every year, even if he doesn't win the MVP because we're stupid. Like, yeah, you know that. Oh, here, when it's Curry's time, just have him shooting. It'd be the most boring logo ever, but I mean, it makes sense. But you know what? You have him shooting with two people in his face, and you put the line, like, you put the line behind the two people. That way it shows, like, he's not even near the three-pointer. That would be the best logo.
He took the shot. Logo right behind him from the half court. You know what I mean? Like it's like that far back.
Yeah. And it's one of those shots where when he takes it at a certain range and he looks away and it still goes in net. So he's not even looking at the court. He's just looking the other way.
So you want a GIF logo? Is that what you want?
I want. It's 2017. We could do that.
Man, yo, NBA, are you listening?
He should
give us some credit. Make sure you give us a little bit of the piece of the pie.
Come on, that guy's a new age thinker. The bald man, Silva is his name, right? Adam Silva.
I think so.
Come on, by the time he's done, we'll have a London team probably or some bullshit. So
a London team in the NBA, that'd be crazy.
We've been talking about, not we, but I mean, they've been talking about it since the end of Joe Stern, right? What was his name? What was his first name?
David Stern.
David Stern, yeah. I don't know who Joe Stern is. It's been a while, man. I don't follow the NBA, man. I came up in it, man. But the game, the game. You can only stay loyal so much, man. The game don't pay me, so I gotta leave,
That's true.
Real life, yo. But
I get it.
Stern, the angel of Stern, yeah, they used to call him that. And they used to always talk about this international ball. So I think by the time that guy's done, we might have figured that out. When teleportation comes,
Nice.
But yeah, Spurs played. So you seen any of these games?
Crazy block, man. But
wasn't that in overtime? All right, let's talk about the block. Wasn't that in overtime?
No, yes, it was. And Kawhi got hurt, so he didn't even play in the overtime.
And Parker's gone
too.
So
there was no. Huh?
Parker was gone too. He had the season injury already.
Exactly, and old man Manu is the one that sticks D on Harden and gets that crazy block on him. Isn't that crazy?
I know.
But what's even crazier than that is the very next game.
What happened?
Very next game, Kawhi doesn't even play.
He didn't play Game 6?
What? You didn't know?
No, man. Popovich is a beast.
Yo, let me tell you. So you got Patty Mills.
Let's go.
Danny Green. Your boy Simmons is starting now.
Let's go.
Pau Gasol and LaMarcus Aldridge.
This makes total sense. This is why my friend was like, yo, Kawhi. He was saying some dumbass shit like, yo, Kawhi holding the Spurs back. And I'm like, chill.
What?
I'm like, chill. I'm like, I don't even watch these games. I'm like, chill, son. Chill. But I mean, he probably saw that game. He tends to overreact with some of this shit.
He definitely did. Though.
Like, no, because I'll say some insane shit too, but I was like, chill now. Kawhi needed to
No. But he just said something like,
let me tell you, when Parker got hurt, like, again, I don't watch these games. Maybe this man is a contribution. Maybe he's positive influence on the team, but I was like, dude, on some side shit, that might be the best thing to happen for this team right now, dude, because now they're forced to play some of these guys. No, it was just some of these guards who probably aren't getting the time because Parker is a veteran and Pop is loyal, and I get that. But, sometimes this new blood needs to be injected in there. And that guy, whoever started, let me tell you, he was turning it over real quick like that next game. But, I mean, it looked like it all worked out,
You talking about
Is it
oh my
Anderson or
goodness.
is it someone else?
DeJounte Murray?
Oh yes, him. Yo, that boy was like, he is super nervous, like that beginning of that
Can
first
you blame
quarter.
him though? Can you blame him though?
Hey man, but you play with the G's. They should have been beat that out of you, dude.
They talked about he started maybe 11 games throughout the season.
And those were probably all against the Warriors and like people who matter, you know. So he should be used to it, you know.
Yeah, I guess so. But you know what's crazy? You know what his stat line was in this game?
What was it?
In the game 6? Well, first let's say that first of all, it was game 6.
Yeah.
And the Spurs beat the Rockets 114 to 75. Rockets are going fishing.
Damn, that's not going fishing though. They went on the cruise. They bought those tickets before that game, too. They knew they was going. They were like, look, we gotta make this shit on time. Please finish this game already.
Would you believe that DeJounte Murray, who didn't start, had 11 points, 10 rebounds, and 5 assists. 2 steals, 1 block. 1 turnover if you want to get picky.
Damn.
Those are some good numbers, huh?
That's crazy.
You impressed by that?
That's I mean,
Coming off the bench, getting a double-double like that for a guard?
Did Houston give up?
A lot of people
Did Houston
think
give up? Did Harden get up? A lot of people think.
A lot of people are saying that. A lot of people are saying that Harden went in there acting funny. They lost because Harden wasn't going after it, allegedly.
I know the votes have been probably tallied already, but based on what we've seen in the playoffs, you can't give the MVP to Westbrook. You can't give the MVP to Harden. And then I know that leaves Kawhi, but let's just be serious. Just give it to LeBron anyway.
It's LeBron. I wasn't gonna argue with you. You're right. So
I mean, I think it's proven. Look, man. Everybody did all they sexy shit. LeBron's
real
like,
quick,
look.
Before you continue, let's look at Harden's line right here.
Oh man,
how many points do you think Harden had?
I'm gonna go with 9.
10.
Damn.
2 for 11. With his shots, 2 for 9 from 3-point land.
That's why everybody said around here he gave up. Ain't no way
3
in
rebounds,
hell
7
Harden
assists.
has 2 for 11. He need to be 2 for 25. You know what I mean?
3 rebounds, 7 assists, 6 turnovers.
That's crazy, dude.
So, I mean, because you called it, you was like, yo, did somebody, yeah. But the crazy thing is, LaMarcus Aldridge, 34 points.
Yeah, someone told me about that, and I was like,
12 rebounds.
I told my friend 2 things when he told me that. I was like, see, if he played like that all the time, that could be a problem. But I was like, don't worry about it. He don't play like that all the time. I was like, don't worry about that. You need
just for the heck of it, we gotta run down Jonathan Simmons' numbers because we're both fans of Jonathan Simmons.
Yeah.
The man had 18 points. He went 8 for 12, 1 for 4 from 3-point land, and 4 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. I mean, 18 points, starting. I'm all right with that. And then Patty Mills had 14 points. Danny Green had 10 points. Pau Gasol had 10 points and 11 rebounds. So you had 3 people had double-doubles on the Spurs. You know what I mean?
What did LaMarcus do in that game to get 34? Like, did he play like a big? Did he shoot?
16 out of 26.
No, like, what did he do, though? Like, were you watching the game?
He was shooting.
He was shooting?
He got 5 offensive rebounds, 7 defensive rebounds. No blocks.
My friend told me something sad about that game. He told me, and I actually read it on Facebook. I saw a lot of the Spurs fans, some of the Spurs fans even brought it up about how silly it is. He told me D'Antoni in 2017, dude. Now that the NBA has admitted that D'Antoni is the king and they all use his ideas pretty much, he still uses a 7-man rotation.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude.
They were talking about that today. Well, not today, but
what is your problem, dude? Like,
yeah.
I literally only understand that in the playoffs, in certain games or moments.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, yeah.
Then he usually flirts with an 8 or 9 for like 1-2 minutes. That's usually his thing.
Yeah, I wanted to read that to you. So we got Eric Gordon, 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Trevor Ariza, 37 minutes.
Yeah.
Clint Capella, 34 minutes. Patrick Beverly, 31 minutes. James Harden, 36 minutes. So those are all starting minute numbers right there, right?
Yeah.
So after that, it's Ryan Anderson, 25 minutes. Lou Williams, 20 minutes. Then after that, we get low. Sam Decker, 10 minutes. And then after that, everybody else has 3 minutes.
Damn.
Troy Williams, Isaiah Taylor, Montrezl Harrell? And there's some dude named Bobby Brown on the Rockets.
This guy, first off, the joke I always say about the D'Antoni teams, like, must be a forward to play, you know what I mean? But
I guess. Yeah. So is Garden a point guard or a forward?
is who? You said
As,
Gordon? Wait, Harden or Gordon?
I think I said Gordon because he is a forward listed here, but I meant to ask you, is
Damn,
James
look at
Harden
that. He probably is a forward in D'Antoni's eyes, but I swear he's a 2 guard. I swear. But for D'Antoni's eyes, that's probably like a 3.5 for him. So he's probably like both. You know, he's probably like a 3 and a 4. You know, he's like, he can't be the 1. I mean, I got James Harden on this team already. You know, like put him at
Eric
4.
Gordon also did pretty bad from 3. He went 2 for 7. Only person making threes here was Trevor Ariza, 5 for 8.
Let me ask you something. Let me ask the GM. So I know he's not on here, but let's just pretend he's here. Like, I remember the GM's plan for beating the Warriors was that we're gonna shoot a bunch of threes and they might go in or some shit. What happened to that? You don't remember that? That's facts. I'll pull up that quote. I'll pull up that quote right now if you need that.
I don't even. Who said this?
When he made the trade for, like, I think because Lou Williams comes in the middle, right, of the season.
A little bit after.
Well, whenever they get him, he's like, yeah, dude, like we gonna just shoot a barrage of threes and hopefully they go in because that's how we beat the Warriors. And I'm like, fuck you talking about? What the fuck you talking
No. That's not idiot. I mean,
like, that's what I was saying. Like, you said 2 for 7. I was like, what happened to that barrage of threes beating the Warriors? Like, you can't even beat the Spurs with that shit. like that's a fact. So, hold on. I'm going to try to pull up that quote real quick. Barrage. I'm literally going to put barrage of threes. See if that's enough.
Yeah. I'm going to put you on mute one real quick.
All right.
Is that the clip?
Oh, no. I was just waiting. I was waiting for you. Like, oh, my bad. Like, I thought you were, like, opening up a bag or something. My bad.
I wish I was. I'm kind of hungry.
But Denny's. But all right, here, let's hear.
Yeah.
I found the quote.
Denny's also not a sponsor, but we're waiting for your phone call, Denny's, because we're interested in you being a sponsor. Russia.
All right, check out this knowledge. Watch this knowledge. You're not hearing nothing, right? Because this shit is playing, but I have.
Yeah, I hear you playing some clip.
Oh, my bad. I wasn't even like, I don't hear it, but it's on different things. So you were hearing it, and I wasn't even hearing it. My fault. But some girl talking. Yeah, I don't know. Because sometimes you go to these websites and they have automatic video playing.
But, I hate that.
Yeah. So here's a quote from the GM. I guess Maury. We want to win the title, and obviously that's probably going through the Warriors at some point. And we absolutely figure the only way we're going to beat them is with a barrage of three-pointers, and it's probably going to be a 124-120 affair if we're going to get past them. So, there you go.
Wow, yeah. Knowledge.
Yeah.
Knowledge.
See, like, that type of thing, like, this is, I get everybody playing small ball and all this stuff, but it's like, you only get to think like that if your name begins with Stephen and ends with Curry. Like, because he's consistently, like, he didn't pray for any of those threes to go in. He's consistently, like, done this. You know what I mean? Like, and he's also like LeBron, right? And KRS-One, right? He's number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on this list, you know? Yeah. He's not like how, we'll shoot a barrage and hope they go in. Like, no, they go in a lot. You know, he got 2 MVPs already that said that happens a lot, like, so, like, I've seen them. There's a lot of clips, like these aren't myths. This isn't, what did he say? What is it? This isn't, we'll beat them with a barrage, like, no, like, that, because you read that shit and it's just like, let's just get a bunch of guards and, like, we'll just shoot threes. Like that's it. That's all it takes. Like, you don't actually have to make them. Like, you just need to shoot them. Like, I don't know, man.
we know who has probably the best chance of beating the Warriors.
Dude, who do you think? Do you? All right, here, check this. Check this. This is gonna sound ridiculous. Do you think it's LeBron? Because I guess he's done it once. Do you think Pop has a chance?
Well, let's be honest. Pop always has a chance.
That's what I'm saying. One. Yeah, I always say he has a chance. I didn't say he's gonna do it, but he has a chance.
Let's look at it like this. We know right now, best team that's gonna stop the Warriors is obviously the Cavaliers, and the same you could say goes for best team that's gonna stop the Cavs, Warriors. But let's not get it twisted. Coach Pop has had a whole year to devise his comeback revenge scheme against these Warriors, right?
Check it out. No, he didn't even get to play them last year. Because a lot of people around, again, people here are crazy biased, but a lot of people here totally felt like last year's Spurs would have bopped the Warriors just based on matchups. Because based on, regular season don't always mean shit, but if you watch how they played last year, like, because Pop got his ways, like, they were kind of tricking him out last year. And same thing like this year. Like, this year they both had their games against each other, Warriors had their games where they sparked blood, and then Spurs had their games where, like, they just made them look like fools, too, with a defense, So...
And then there's always that whole old wise adage: defense wins championships.
Right? No offense, I'm not saying I'm happy Parker is gone, but like him being gone, I think helps, man.
Yeah, I think so too. I would actually start Murray over Mills.
I mean, well, yeah, no, they do that, or they started Mills on Game 6. You said, right?
I think they started him.
Maybe that was a Game 6 thing. I think because they've said like they like, or he said it, like Mills definitely likes being on the bench. Like someone confirmed that already. I guess it happens.
A spark plug off the bench.
Yeah, that's why he likes that shit. But I think just having like those guys be the people D Curry is gonna help versus Parker. Because
absolutely.
I ain't saying any of them are gonna stop him because he doesn't see defense. He just sees net. But
I just see the rim.
yeah.
And the net. There's no backboard.
But he gonna. But I just think it's better.
There's only one line that he sees as well on the court. It's the 3-point line.
That's it. And honestly, I don't know if he's seen it because he's always like behind it, like by 5 feet. I think he sees that line and he reads it like a fire truck, like keep 5 feet away or something. So I'm like, all right. I'm like
keep 10 feet back.
Yeah. That way, like refs, they can't BS him into a long 2-pointer. Like,
I was gonna say maybe that's what it is. He doesn't want to ever step his toe on the line.
I had 3 defenders in front of me in the line, so you have to give me the 3.
Oh, imagine if he always sees it like that. He sees it as there's not only just his defender, but then there's the 3-point line, so the's 2 defenders to him, and he's like,
that's it.
No one's gonna stop me.
He's always been he's never not been double teamed his whole career. Like based on that.
He's never been.
That's it. That's why he's so good on the presser. He's like, fuck. 48 minutes, just always defense. He's on the bench and he's like, damn, these people won't stop the pressure. You know how close that 3-point line is where you sit down? That's probably the closest he gets to the 3-point line. Is that aside from layups is when he sits on the bench.
And he probably hates sitting that far close to it. He's like, yo, can I move up on the
seen him in practice. You seen him do those stupid shots in practice where he shoots in the hallway and shit. Of course he hates that shit. That's too close. That's
my man's over like, yo. He's like, yo, Steve Kerr, Coach Kerr, can we drop this play where I'm actually standing over here in the hallway?
Hey, yo,
and I'm open and you let me shoot from here?
Yo, check this clip. Top unrestricted free agents. Says Steph Curry is number 1. He coming to the Knicks?
Nope.
Derrick Rose is free agent. He coming back?
Yeah, we're stupid enough to do that, yeah.
Oh, yo, if we do that, please don't.
We're dumb enough.
I'm betting they won't. I have enough faith.
I'm excited about the Knicks trying to copy Coach Popovich's theory here. They might go after this French point guard. Hopefully he's nice.
Yeah, but then if they just gonna make him play the triangle, you won't see it.
Oh, they already talk about that in the articles. Oh, he'd be a perfect fit for the triangle.
Yeah, he's gonna be perfectly angry. He's gonna be
I'm
perfectly angry.
Super excited about it as well.
Yeah.
Yo, did you hear about Porzingis? He tweeted LA Clippers with like 2-3 smiley faces,
Oh,
and then
shit.
the tweet got deleted.
Damn, he is like,
And-
look, man, I saw Blake Griffin got hurt. Yo, he
Yo,
is
check
like,
this. Did
is
you
it
know that
career ending? Ha ha.
He skipped his season, the end of the season interview. You know, like each player gets an interview 1-on-1
Yeah,
with the Knicks.
yeah.
Just I guess going over the year, he skipped it. He didn't even go.
Damn, son. So look at that. You were over here telling me he likes the triangle. That boy was just playing nice. He was on the PC police.
He's pissed off at the way Phil Jackson talks about Melo.
Oh shit! You did tell me he likes Melo.
He loves Melo, and he actually, according to NBA stats,
He
and all
acting
those
out
number
of
people,
loyalty. That's fucked up.
he plays better with Melo on the court, if you could believe it.
Oh, does it like a plus minus?
Yeah, exactly.
Damn, he's hood. He's like, that's my
Yo,
boy. He's
Didn't I send you that rap video, Porzingis?
You did tell me that.
I told you. Straight from the hood. He's got to be from the Bronx deep down inside.
If there
No
weren't
doubt.
copyrights, I would totally end the podcast with that song, but I'm not.
Yeah,
going
don't
to.
do that. Don't do that.
like,
Don't do that.
that's
Maybe we should just learn the lyrics and we'll just sing it
That's
ourselves.
it.
That way we can't get in trouble.
Porzingis. I feel like that his name was in there, and that was it. No, I don't remember what else. It was
Kristaps
other-
Porzingis.
Yo, I don't know. Nah, maybe I'm just confusing it. I feel like I was gonna say I think someone
and
famous did that beat.
He claimed his Twitter account got hacked.
Yeah, it's probably CP3. He's like, yo, Blake Griffin's ass. Get him off the team.
No, I don't want Blake Griffin on the Knicks. No.
Or would it be trade? That would
I don't
work.
even
That would
know.
be perfect New York history. They would totally take Melo for Griffin. That would be perfect, like New York, like doing the same shit again.
Yeah, all right. Well, then who's the broken point guard that we'll pick up as well?
Shit.
Tony Parker?
There you go. He's always been rumored to go to the Knicks, like
Really?
many years, but not this year, but like many years ago when I used to follow, like probably when he's like 29, 30, like trade rumors started happening with him for the Knicks, long ago, but it just never happened. They loyal. It's just people here who want the quick star, you know.
Uh-huh.
But that's crazy. Do you think Warriors can sweep Spurs?
Nah.
Not at all.
Nah. These guys, it's Coach. It's not even that it's the Spurs. You could just say it's Coach Pop. It's Coach Pop, man. He's got good enough pieces around. You know, Kawhi being, you know, first of all, Kawhi's the best all-around player, right? My man gets it done on offense and defense.
Yeah.
Like every night, he's guarding the best, and he's playing, you know, the main lead on offense as well. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he's got the right pieces around Kawhi, you know. No, I shouldn't say right because they're not like championship right, because I don't think they'll win. Honestly,
Yo,
like if they go to the finals, I don't think they'll win.
well, that would be some interesting revenge. Well, here's the thing, right? If they go to the finals, right? See, that's interesting that you say that, because I feel like the Warriors are tougher for them than the Cavs. That might be the West Coast bias against me, because when they played the Cavs, they really embarrassed them. But that was regular season Cavs, and the King is playing all-time like levels again right now.
Exactly, my man decided to go Super Saiyan during the playoffs.
But like, check this out. Like when Pop plays LeBron historically in finals, like except for the first one was, you know, that was the all chessboard
he
was
won
on.
once. He won once.
No. Pop beat him. He's like 2-1 on him.
Is it? Oh yeah, that's right. Because like when they were when he was first time with the Cavs, they met him there, right?
That's what I meant. Yeah. That first one doesn't count, is what I meant. Yeah, that first
Because it
one
was just LeBron.
Yeah, but and it was young Bron. No, and not only that, it was like all chess pieces were on the Spurs. Like it was Badman, Tim Duncan, young Manu, like young Parker. Like, come on, dude. Like, let's be serious. You know, like those are ballers. You know, on that squad. Bowen's still there. Like all these. Nah, dude, that was a team.
Is Steven Jackson on there?
I think so, right? Or was he on 99?
I can't remember.
Yeah. But I mean, no, they had G's on that team. But like except for that first year, the Miami years, I guess when he plays them, like, it just looks like LeBron kind of goes into that mode. Like, again, I haven't seen. Maybe he's gonna stay in Super Saiyan mode, right? And maybe that could be a problem no matter who they play then. But every time they play the Spurs, it looks like he gets reverted into, like, he's gonna have these great games, but like he's a piece now, you know? He's never going for 40, never going for 50. He's usually like, like everything revolves around him though. He gets reverted into that role, and someone like Kyrie would have to take over the scoring. You know what I mean?
Right, because LeBron's going to do all the intangibles while someone picks up on the offensive end specifically.
Because that's what happened in Miami, like when they played both years, you know? Like LeBron has the cool numbers, but he's never going for like some crazy scoring routes. Like
60 points.
Yeah, no, he's just doing everything though.
Mm-hmm.
So there's always that chance. So I don't know. That'd be interesting. I told man, if Spurs figure these two things out, I will laugh my ass off. Like,
you say Spurs, but you
I meant to say Pop. My bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, like, that's the first time I said Spurs in a while. It's funny, like, like you got Pop and you got Kawhi could play though, but you got Pop.
Oh no, of course, yeah. I mean,
and you got the King. But I feel like he figures that out. Like, come on. Like, if he isn't already all time, like, this is embarrassing. Like, if he figures this out, this is just proof the league is dick, dude. Like, the league is ass. Like, the fact that you can stop it right now. Like, Spurs shouldn't even show up to the league. I think they just proved the league is ass. Like, already, just with what they've done.
Why? Not having Parker or Kawhi to face off against the Rockets.
Like, what is just the fact they won? Like, even though it won 6 games, it seems kind of like maybe
they won by a lot. Though.
Yeah, like easier. You know, this is what I'm saying. Like,
the Rockets were the offensive team right throughout the year. They made like the most threes this season, I believe, right?
I think so. Yeah. Some crazy shit. But it's like, no, you gotta take into account.
They only scored 75.
But you gotta take. Hold up. Like the reason why I'm even saying that though is like you gotta take into account everything. Like, Spurs winning 50 games since Sprewell choked somebody. You know what I mean? That's ridiculous. You know, like if it's not 50, it's definitely like 49ish. You know, that one year or whatever. But it's probably 50 plus all the time.
That's right. Thank you for your years at New York, man. We appreciate it.
Hey, man, he ball harder than some of these boys on there now. Even if he did choke that guy, and he got that guy on the Spurs squad too. So the guy he choked, you know. So shit, my city thanks him too. You know, like, I know, right? Like, Spurs are grimy, right? They took the title and the guy who got choked.
Control, man. Whatever he said is nonsense, bro. I appreciate your years out in New York. Thank you.
Oh man, he's probably still looking for money to feed his family.
Yo, don't talk about my boy like that.
Yo, he threw KG under the water with that statement. That's bullshit.
He did.
That's kind of whack. That's kind of whack.
He did. You're right, but you know what? It's a business at the end of the day.
No, that's bullshit. That is bullshit. Business. You're like
business at the end of the day.
You know what? That's the same type of mentality. That's why Melo probably ain't winning shit.
That's right. That's why I'm a struggling Knicks fan over here.
Nah, but I'm saying
I might not see it.
Yo, you ruining me praising the Spurs, dude. Fucking talking about bum ass Sprewell, dude. I get he couldn't even go back. He didn't even go to China like Marbury figured it out. Come on, man.
I'm saying though, the Chinese basketball league wasn't that big then when Sprewell was on his way out of the game. You know what I mean?
Marbury is a hustler. Yo, the man had $15, $20 sneakers, whatever it was.
I'm saying Marbury's from Brooklyn though, so
always making it happen,
not
dude.
From New York. Sprewell from New York? No, he's not.
Well, he played long enough. Should have took something from it. You know, like, only thing he took was the anger. You know, that was it.
Yeah, he could have passed for being from Brooklyn. That would have been fine.
But they all these years, right? 50 plus. People come, people go, people get old, people retire. Still bopping fools, yo. Still bopping fools. Like 5 times, like no off years, dude. The Lakers kept Kobe Bryant all those years, had off years.
Yo, Latrell Sprewell's from Milwaukee, son.
Are you still talking about this? Chill. Chill, dude. I'm just saying, like, some of these teams can't figure out how to have winning season. not plural, just season. And this guy, I don't even know, man. He's like making LeBron's like not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 speech seem like pale, you know, like it's just whack. like why are you not trying, dude? You know, like only 7. You know, like yeah. You know, in terms of like winning seasons, I don't mean they don't have 7 titles, obviously, but it's just like, yeah, like I'm telling you, like, look, man, you mentioned Ginobili blocking Harden, like Ginobili, like what's that, 2nd round pick, right? Some crap like that.
Think so.
But what's Parker? You know, I don't know if he's 2nd round too, but he definitely wasn't
Parker
top
was
10.
a 1st round pick.
But he wasn't top 10, right?
I got my computer open. Let's do that right now.
But yeah, like, dude, like you can find these people. Who the hell is Kawhi Leonard, man?
No, you're right.
like, come on, man. Like these guys didn't have one losing season.
Oh, I heard an interesting comment about that. Kawhi Leonard, apparently Phoenix did not draft Kawhi Leonard because
I saw that.
You heard about it?
Yeah, keep going. But yeah, I saw that.
About that during the interview with Kawhi Leonard with Phoenix, because he was sweating through his suit.
Yeah.
That they felt that he was going to be too nervous to play in the
Man,
NBA.
Spurs probably saw that. Like, this guy don't like talking. Let's take him.
Oh, my goodness. It makes so much sense.
Yeah.
It makes so much sense.
They're like, no drama here. Easy.
Real quick. So, obviously, Tim Duncan is the only exclusion because my man was
No, he gave birth to this streak of ridiculous. But I'm saying from there on.
So 97 Tim Duncan, first pick overall.
Yeah.
And 1999, Manu Ginobili, 2nd round, pick number 57.
Come on. That's a lot of people. That's the whole league messed up. And some teams messed up twice. That's what that says. The Knicks passed up twice, dog.
Shut up, man. Talking about the Knicks, man.
And Tony you know Parker. What? Ginobili back then would have started, and he wouldn't have been benched on that team.
True. Tony Parker, 2001 draft, 1st round pick. Pick number, guess what number?
I'm going to say 24.
28.
Look at that. The whole league again passed on it.
Not the whole league.
That's most of the league, dude. That's most of the league.
Right. 2011. Oh, snap. I didn't know that. 2011, Kawhi Leonard.
He's like 12 or something, right?
He's pick number 15. But guess who originally drafted him? It wasn't the Spurs.
The Knicks. No. Who was it?
That's really mean, bro.
They would do that though. But
it's really mean.
Who was it?
The Pacers.
Oh yeah, they got Paul George. They're good. Or the other guy. Who's the guy before Paul George? Who's not?
Danny Granger. What a bum.
Oh my gosh.
What a bum.
This is what I'm saying, man. Like, look, the 15's kind of high-ish, but at the same time, it's like, man, see, they there for you. Why the Spurs getting that? Why the Spurs?
Do we dare dive into who were the 14 people before Kawhi Leonard? Who
are the 14 people? I bet y'all don't even know who they are. Say those names.
Let's do it. Let's open this up on another tab.
Who they play for? That's what we about to, like, all 14.
Are they still in the league?
I bet you I only know 3 of them on that list.
It. Did I click on the wrong link? Probably did. This is a whack website. All right, let's see. Come on. All right, this is already pissing me off. Let's just type in 2011 draft.
But yeah, man, while you look for that, I was just saying, like, dude, like, now Duncan leaves and still not sucking. Like, you can tell, like, watching these games this season, like, this squad's kind of doo-doo, you know what I mean? Like, comparison to, what's up?
Number 1 overall.
Michael.
No, go ahead. Say what you have to say before we go through this.
Just like, dude, like, the man's just like, he's literally adapted. Like, they went from slow ass team to fast team,
half court,
to shooting team to passing team. I don't even know what they really play like now, but
Pick and roll?
I don't know. I don't really, cause I don't watch them no more. But yeah, now they got, like, in theory they had a 2-man team, but since LaMarcus doesn't always really hold his own. You know, it doesn't appear to be a 2-man. But yeah, this is like one of the first times.
He's definitely underachieved or underperformed because even I expected better from him.
Well, but a part of me thinks, like, he got fucked by the league, though. I think he got fucked by a combination of the league and being on the Spurs, though. But I think he got screwed by the league in that we just don't favor big man no more. So his game, him being
That
big,
could be it.
probably hurts him. And then now you go to the Spurs, and you're not the number one guy there.
Mhm.
And then they always play their own kind of basketball instead of doing what other people do. So it's just like, yeah. But no, all right.
All right, man. So 2011. You want to guess who had the? Want to guess who it is and what team had the first overall
I'm
pick
not
here?
gonna know, man. I'm not gonna know.
All right, well, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers with the first overall pick.
Oh man, they're like, we don't need Kawhi. We got LeBron. He's never leaving.
They drafted Kyrie Irving.
Oh man. All right. So LeBron left already during that year.
Exactly.
Yeah, my bad. Like, I guess they didn't mess up, right?
No,
I mean,
definitely they got a championship.
Yeah,
so-
they won a title.
It,
I mean,
it won. That works.
LeBron really won it, but all right.
The second pick is a bit disappointing. The second pick is by Timberwolves, Derek Williams. You know who that is?
Nah.
He's a bum. And the funny thing is, it says right here,
Bum.
it says it could be most NBA ready player in draft, and he played for the Knicks last season.
Let me tell you something. You ever
He's garbage.
when you draft in somebody and you read that, that's a death
Don't
wish.
draft him.
Yeah. No, because you don't want NBA ready player means like, yo, this homie can play now. You don't want somebody who can play now. You want somebody who can play, you know? And usually people like that can't play now, you know? Like, so they got to develop.
You're right.
But continue.
All right. Number 3, Utah Jazz, Enes Kanter, who now I believe
man, his
plays
name's
for the Thunder. Enes, not Enes. E-N. Damn, you're a hater, bro. Number 4, Cleveland Cavaliers, and they get Tristan Thompson. Good pickup, huh?
Oh, I guess he helps now too, so I guess so.
Jonas Valanciunas for the Raptors. He's a center. Obviously, not important because you know what? We don't have centers in the NBA anymore.
Yeah.
Number 6, Washington Wizards, Jan Vesley. Pretty sure he's not even on the team anymore, so that doesn't even matter. He's a forward, by the way. Bismack Biyombo, he got signed to a pretty big contract, I think, over this past offseason. But again, he's a big man, so not really relevant. But he was drafted by the Kings at number 7. Biyombo is bound for Bobcats in 3-team trade. So even though he got drafted by the Kings, he was traded to the Bobcats. Poor guy. Brandon Knight by the Detroit Pistons. He's
had
actually a
his time.
decent point guard, but not a star. He's not on Kawhi's level.
Yeah.
But number 9 by the Bobcats, Kemba Walker from Mount Vernon, New York.
Took that guy
Shout
a
out
minute
to
though to
Kawhi.
get there though. But yeah.
Kemba. Yeah, but Kemba, that's a big name. Looking back let's go to top 10 before we look back because number 10 is going to make you laugh. Number 10, picked by the Milwaukee Bucks, Jimmer Fredette, traded to the Kings after being drafted by the
I
Bucks.
feel like was that white boy who played?
Yes, it is.
Oh
Yep.
my gosh.
That's him.
College
That's him.
basketball. Leave that shit alone, man.
So let's looking back at the names. Who do you actually know? Kyrie Irving.
That's it. Just stop. The rest don't count.
Yo, you gonna be disrespectful to Kemba Walker like that though? Kemba Walker's a good player.
He fake
right
count.
now.
He count, but he fake count.
Oh,
He play on a whack ass team, and he's just emerging. Like, but he's emerging in that way where I guess like you pay attention to him because he get them numbers, but right now he's not playing the type of basketball that converts the team. You know.
You're right. You know what? You're right. If we're gonna do it black and white,
Yeah.
Kyrie Irving's the only name that really matters on this list.
That's it. And you know what? This is why I was saying, like, I guess it worked out for them because, yes, they did get a title. But, yo, the same shit I just said about Kemba Walker, I just say that shit about Kyrie. Like, before LeBron got there, he also wasn't playing the type of basketball that converts people into.
True.
You know?
But even if he didn't have a ring with LeBron, Kyrie, his handles is like his highlights are amazing.
You
Like
ain't winning titles with handles and highlight reels?
I'm not talking about titles. I'm talking about being a star in the league.
I know, but I mean, like, I always view it through titles. That's what I'm saying. Some of these owners and stuff, they view it through ticket sales. So you know what? They would have took that as a success. You know.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Yeah. Right now. That's what I'm trying to appeal to the other side of the coin.
Kemba is a success too. Like they would take that. Yeah.
Without a doubt. Shoot, I know the Knicks could use him. Anyway.
The Knicks could use anybody, dude. There's ballers in the street right now.
Jimmy Fredette used to be a Knick for like 5 games.
Oh my
gosh. Last season, I believe. All right, number 11, drafted by the Golden State Warriors, Klay Thompson.
What a bum.
He's only number 7 on the all-time.
That's damn. People be messing up, man.
Garbage players. All right, number 12, Alec Burks, a guard that was drafted by the Jazz that we have no idea who he is or where he is right now. Number 13 and 14 are the Morris brothers, Markieff Morris and Marcus Morris.
They don't really matter, right? They just
no, they're not. We can actually not even talk about them. All right, number 15 though, Kawhi Leonard, drafted by the Pacers. But I want to know what the trade was though. What was the trade?
It's probably junk. Bet you it's man. Just the fact,
interested to know what the trade is.
It's junk. They got that because you know what? Whatever it was, whatever it was, man. Dude, they should have said. They should have been like, the Spurs want this guy. Like, you get rid of Granger. You get rid of. There's something here. This guy don't even look that good, but the Spurs want him. There's something wrong, you know. Like you put him in some like you do a DNA test or some shit, you know, like.
I gotta know what the trade was, man. It doesn't even say. Tell me what the freaking trade was, man. What's the trade? How does the site? I hate this website. It doesn't even tell me.
Maybe just type it in Google, dude. Just go somewhere else.
Yeah, that's just frustrating. It should have worked. All right. NBA draft, Kawhi trade.
Oh, was it George Hill? Was it the George Hill thing? That's what it looks like.
Oh, you're right.
Damn.
That makes perfect sense.
You know how sad people were here when George Hill left?
George Hill, too. I liked him, yeah.
People liked him as a neighborhood guy. I think they're fine now, though.
Oh, he's from Texas?
No, but he would go to stuff around here. He would hang out here, you know?
Ah, I got you.
So they would see him in the theater and shit. And like...
Yay!
Yeah, you know? And he was a baller as a bench guy here. But, yeah, no, I think people got over it. Yeah, I mean, you know what? To be honest, that's not a bad deal.
Oh, the Spurs got Kawhi Leonard and this Davis Bertans guy too.
I don't know the guy.
And some other guy who isn't relevant.
Yeah, they just wanted Kawhi.
Bertans is still in the league, but there was 3 players for George Hill. You know what I mean?
See, by doing all that shit, that's how they throw some mud on it. They don't know which one we want. like only one of these guys is a gem, but like they don't know. Like, we'll ask for all of them. Like this guy sounds international. They know about our international history. They might think that's the one. They might think like.
Dang,
but
man.
At the time, that's probably not a bad deal. That's probably why they do it. Yeah. Like Kawhi, like again, you know, I'm always talking about college people, man, ain't that good. Like at least right off the bat. So.
Oh my goodness, yo! I gotta do it. I gotta do it because I have to, because blind faith and stuff like that.
Yeah.
New York Knicks had the 17th overall pick. You know who they picked up?
They probably drafted nobody. They just were like, look, we're gonna do a
Iman Shumpert.
Oh man.
Iman Shumpert. And you know what's really crazy?
Future champion.
You know what's really crazy though?
What's up?
With the 30th overall pick. So the last pick of the first round,
yeah,
the Chicago Bulls draft Jimmy Butler. Wow,
they pulled the Spurs.
Stupid Knicks, man.
It happens.
Dang, man. Could have had Jimmy Butler.
Nope. Well, just throw everybody at Steph Curry this summer. Do it.
He ain't coming.
You never know. He'd be like, look, I hate Kevin Durant, dude. I get it. I get why Russell was angry. It's like after winning the title. They're going to win the title, and he's going to say that. He's like, I can't play here no more.
Makes no sense, man.
And then KD's gonna be like, well, if you're not gonna play here, I'm gonna opt out, and then he's gonna leave, and then it's over. Warriors are over, and then it's just Clay's team.
And then the Spurs have no problem getting to the finals every year.
Oh man, that's crazy. I almost feel like without watching any of these games, I feel like right now their toughest series was Memphis.
It probably was.
Like and then people don't understand. Like Memphis always gonna play them tough. That's just
Oh my goodness!
What's
Wait,
up?
I got the best one here. So the very last pick of the second round, the 60th pick. Guess who it is?
I don't know.
Isaiah Thomas.
By who?
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Yeah.
Yep.
There you go. There's a really. I understand him more than anybody because he was small. So yeah, no one.
5'9"? 5'9" on a good day.
Was he getting third? I mean, because he probably wasn't even putting up those numbers in college. I bet you. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he was putting up those numbers,
here is competitive guard is a proven playmaker. That's all it says.
yeah, no, because if he was putting up those numbers in college, we would have known about him the same. Like I was watching Curry games in college. Like when people stand out enough, I'll check you out. You know, and so I was watching Curry games on ESPN back then, just because it was this one man on some team I ain't never heard of in my life, and I've never heard of again after he left. You know, but like he was doing things. You know. Same thing with KD. I saw some KD games when he was a Longhorn, and he was doing all kinds of shit. He was getting rebounds and blocking shots and all this shit, you know? Like, but I ain't never heard of IT in college, you know? So, like, I get why he would go last, you know? So,
Still crazy, though. Like, jeez.
people are never going to believe a little guy who can score until they've done it on the stage already, you know? And then now Isaiah's going to have an easier time because it's 2017. But then, like, when it's like Iverson era or the other Isaiah, the real Isaiah Thomas, who actually did win a title, you can almost argue, like, okay, they are good, but now they have the liability of being small. Can they really win, you know? So
Yeah, but I mean, you're right. But it all comes back to what you just mentioned, that because because he's playing in the era of small ball.
he has the best chance of all of them. Even though Isaiah Thomas won 2 and probably should have got 3, he has the best chance of all of them. However, he has a blockade that none of them had to face.
The king.
Yes.
Imagine if Iverson played in the small ball era.
Oh, nah, he'd be a beast. Well, he was
Kobe
a beast.
O'Brien wouldn't really be a problem.
I don't know. Well, no, that's not true. Because if you're gonna let them have their same skill set too, like yeah, then like I think Shaq could probably still play. Shaq didn't really rely on any of these. He does not care for like the moves, you know. Like once he gets to the Lakers, he pretty much is like, look, I'm still taller than everybody. You know, like I'm still gonna dunk.
It's not even that. It's like, yo,
like who's gonna box him out?
In the paint, yeah, that's what
exactly.
I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying.
What are you gonna do? There's no, you don't need to drop a play for Shaq.
Yeah.
If he gets 1 foot in the paint, pass him the ball. If the double team comes, make sure you're ready to take the shot.
Yeah, and it's not like and Kobe, and it's basketball that Kobe likes, you know. So it's just like chill, like yeah, they'd be fine. They'd be fine. And like, cause look, in one sense, you can argue like maybe Shaq would struggle with all the running, but then like again, like you have to take into account. Well, if it's this time, maybe Shaq doesn't become the big guy. Maybe he stays like Orlando Shaq, and then he's just fine too. Cause Orlando Shaq was a murderer. You know, that guy took mid-range jumpers. So like he'd be like, "Oh, why? You want me to shoot threes now? I've been telling my coach I should shoot threes, and I bet you he did." You know.
Excuse me. Go over here, big. Say some crazy stuff.
I bet you. You know Shaq. You know Shaq told his coach, "Let me shoot threes."
Oh man.
But let me see. You think
Well, just so ready? You know, maybe mark this down. Tuesday, May 16th. That's the one you wanna make sure you catch.
What's that?
Oh, I'm sorry. Wow. What is wrong with me? I said Tuesday, May 16th. Sunday, May 14th.
That's is that game one? I ain't gonna miss that probably.
You are gonna miss it?
Yeah, of course I am. I got time for that.
What?
I'm trying to live my life, baby. I'm trying to live my life.
Dude, this. It's a Sunday.
It's Mother's Day, and dude, I mean, like, all that stuff's cool, man. But like, I gotta become whatever it is I gotta become, man. Someone got look, man. You just show up and talk about basketball. Somebody gotta edit this show, you know.
That makes sense. That makes sense. I'll take that.
I'll be sure
to sit there with my notepad, write some stuff down.
Man, you ain't helping people move out to LA, yo. Some people trying to hook up for roommates, and you like, nah, man. I gotta save my sister. Shit.
I'm saying, what am I supposed to do with this cape I got on? Should I just let it?
You like that Eminem song, Superman, dude?
Just saying. I'll put anthrax on your Tampax and slap you till you can't stand.
Oh. Alright. Should we wrap it up now?
I don't know if you noticed, but I'm just saying, Superman video, Bizarre was in the back. Did you check
I don't remember it. I remember maybe there was a porn star in there. I think there was this white girl. She was a porn star, I believe.
There was some chick there. I have no idea about who the actress is.
I think she was. I could be wrong, though. I don't know. But real quick, before we wrap it up, should Warriors Spurs, who wins and how quickly?
Oh man. Damn it, man. I'm gonna say Warriors in 6, but I would love to see the Spurs take it. Just because, like you said, just because Pop can. It's
a big joke.
Just because I want to see Pop do it, outthink the league. You know what I mean?
It's hilarious.
But I would also like to see my boy Curry go on and win a championship. So I'll say Warriors.
He did win one. He did win.
I'm sorry. Win another championship.
like the struggle's real out there.
Because I want him to win like 20 of them.
The man lost the title and got KD. Like, the struggle's fine. The struggle's fine. He's like, yo, I wonder if we lose the title this year, I wonder who I'll get. You know, like I don't know. It's hard. Do I want the trophy or do I want another All-Star? James Harden looking pretty pissed. He might want to come. You know, like
what do you do with that? Who plays what position when you do that, though? Like,
dude, just like, look, man. You tell James, like, look, man, you've been there.
Thompson plays small forward, and then you put Harden at shooting guard and Curry at
in
point?
the fourth quarter. You can do that, but look, you tell James Harden, like, look, man, you've been there, you done that.
Go back to the Thunder
just go
days?
back. We don't even run plays, dude. You do whatever the fuck you want to do.
Our bench team is gonna be so garbage that you could just literally shoot.
You got this. And you know who's coming too, Russell. Bring the family home.
That boy does not like anybody anymore.
Yeah. No, he will play with none of them. He will play with the 4 bench players. You can average a triple-double off the bench for the whole year. You'd be the first one in history.
Russell
Draymond Green will average 1 point. On that team, Draymond Green will average 1 point. But still, the 11 rebounds, like 11 assists and like 10 steals. Yeah, 10 steals or some shit.
There you go. There you go.
Be like the new age Rodman or some shit.
Just hopefully he doesn't dye his hair or something crazy. It's like getting piercings all over the place.
That only happens when you get like that many 0-point 20 rebound games. It just frustrates you.
And still win championships?
It messes up your head.
How am I winning all these rings, but I don't get any points in the game? How is this happening?
It's like Isaiah let me score. I hate Jordan. You know?
That's hilarious. Isaiah let me score.
Fuck this guy. I'm putting on a wedding dress and gonna hang out with Madonna, you know?
I'm gonna put on a wedding dress and hang out with Madonna. Wow, what an idiot this guy.
All right, so you said who you picking, Spurs or Warriors? Pick one real quick.
I already told you, man.
Spurs?
Warriors.
Warriors? Okay. And LeBron, who does he beat? It doesn't matter who he beats. Who does he play? And then who does he beat?
Well, I'm going to ask you now first. Who's going to win between the Wizards and the Celtics?
I don't even watch these games. Why are you asking my opinion?
It's no fun if I answer all the questions. I'll say my opinion right after.
I literally haven't seen one playoff game in your like.
Well, you do know that the Wizards just got a pretty emotional, win on their home court for Game 6.
Percentages say there's no chance the Wizards can win because they're on Boston. If they were that good, they wouldn't be playing in Game 7.
All that is 100% true. I'm picking the Wizards. Who are you picking?
I'm gonna pick the Wizards too, cause fuck Isaiah Thomas.
Oh,
I don't believe in the legend, man. I don't believe in. All I hear is this hype, and I'm like, dude, like until the king is dethroned, like.
You know what? I need the Celtics to lose. That way they'll pick up Carmelo Anthony, and maybe something will change.
There you go.
But anyway, all right. So now, if we both agree that the Wizards are gonna win. How many games before
I'm going to still pick 4 because the Kings. I don't believe in nobody. I don't believe in no one in the East. All 15 teams are free. All of them.
You know what's crazy? You're probably right. We'll find out shortly.
Cleveland Cavaliers, a.k.a. Robert Horry in this bitch, son. Only play when it's April. Yeah, but no, but that's the team's motto. Literally wrote that shit on the chalkboard. There's a picture of Will Smith right there. Only play when it's April. That's it. Winning titles. He got 7. He got more. He literally pulled the LeBron. He got 7. He did it. He's not even halfway to Robert Horry. That's it. You want the real GOAT right there, dude. Why you think LeBron's changing teams all the damn time? If
I was in charge of this podcast, I would have turned your mic off already. This is it. This is enough. This is enough.
Hey, man, facts. One more than MJ.
So stupid.
One more than MJ, dude.
I hope no one listens to this
MJ
podcast.
messed up and retired, and Robert Horry was like, oh, really? He took 2 right away. Took 2 right away because he knew what was up. He was like, this man's a problem. He's blocking these titles, but he going to take a break like an idiot. I'm taking these 2 titles. And then he waited. And he waited patiently till the man left. Shaq got traded. He's like, I like that. You know, he joined real quick.
The Lakers.
Yeah, he is like, I like what's going on over there. Yo, he got over there. And he hooked up. He saw this insanity. He saw one of the few teams to give the Lakers problems. He was like, what is this stupid shit? Tim Duncan. And so he joined up with that. He was like, oh, he play power forward. I don't even got to do shit. This is great. Like,
you're to play him for
the
game. So I get like no playing time? That's beautiful.
Yeah, he is like, call me in April. That's literally what he did. This boy's averaging like 7 points a season, some shit. Then April comes. How the man has a whole highlight reel against the Detroit Pistons? Like he a star or some shit. I could pull that shit right up on YouTube. It'd be like a freaking like 5-minute highlight reel of Robert Horry busting the Detroit Pistons, like he a star of that team or something.
Robert Horry, you are a fan. We are fans. You are more than welcome to come on our podcast whenever you want, Robert.
That man is a beast. That man is a beast. That man's like a werewolf, but the moon only shines in April, May, and June. Like that's like ain't got time.
Amazing.
He's like Lil' Kim, no time for fake ones. You know what I mean? Just sipping Cristal with these real ones.
Don't compare this guy to Lil' Kim. What's wrong with you? Robert, he didn't mean that, Mr. Horry.
Just that verse, you know? Just that verse, you know?
He didn't mean that. Excuse him. That's Michael. Jeez.
All right, so LeBron's bopping the Wizards 4 straight?
Yeah.
And then so now you got LeBron versus the Warriors, who by the way, still real quick, and for precedence for not precedent, but for the prior series, they still don't have Steve Kerr, if that means anything.
Yeah, no, that guy, he's not coming back.
So do you think Mike Brown, a descendant of the King Pop, you think he can, even though he has these crazy ass weapons, you think he can?
Is he not enemy to the LeBron James King?
Oh fuck, dude! LeBron might see that face and just turn into a monster. Fuck, they might have no chance.
I didn't see it. You did.
They might have no chance. He might just see memories of L's. He just might see L's. He's like, I remember the offense we ran under you. It was just literally give me the ball. That's it. It was every time we took a timeout, there was no drawings on the chalkboard. That type of shit right there is why LeBron is the coach. He like literally having people like that raise him is why LeBron is the coach and GM. and every position.
I'm just saying. I would like to see the Warriors win another one, but
I didn't even think of that.
I'd also like to see the Spurs win another one.
The Mike Browns
But
on the other
more
side.
More than likely, we know who's gonna win it all, though. We know.
It sounds like you saying the King.
If I need to be very clear, then yes, I'm trying to say that
That's
it's
crazy.
probably most likely gonna be the King again.
I'd
He
like to
reigns
think if
another
the
year.
Warriors had Kerr and everybody, if the Warriors had Kerr and Kevin, like, because I don't know how Kevin Durant's playing, like, if he doesn't get his knee busted, I think it would probably be kind of like free for the Warriors. But the Warriors in the West, who knows what dirty tricks the Spurs got to, like, mind fuck they might, who knows, man? Like, maybe the Warriors win and they forget how to shoot threes.
Like that, man.
Those boys is cheaters, yo. Ain't no, look, man. Look, look, man, let's be honest, yo. This Spurs team won 50 games. They bought Memphis. They bought Houston. Come on, man. It's just Kawhi Leonard and some guys I never heard of in my life, dude. Let's be real.
What type of sorcery is this?
like dead ass, yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Like, were you second best record in the league? Clippers got like 400 people on their squad. You kidding me? The whole league plays D'Antoni ball. Can't figure that shit out. What the fuck? Come on, man. Damn, man. That shit, that's ridiculous. That dude couldn't score a few years ago. Now he getting like 27 points a game or some shit. Like,
I mean,
like,
yeah.
What was?
Yeah.
Come on, man.
I mean, they weren't giving the ball like that back then, though. So,
damn, yo, like, yo, when he was playing the Heat, if I knew that guy was gonna get 27 in like 2 years, I was like, are you kidding me? I don't know. I'm just saying, yo, like, they make it. Pop always say, like, dude, it's just basketball, and like that's what it seems like over there. Like in all these other teams, it's like, man, like this shit's hard. Like they can't. Some of these teams can't even get like 30 wins, 40 wins, yo.
Knicks got 31. Let's go.
Everybody's retired now. I don't even know if Popovich coached these games. I'd be wondering sometimes. Sometimes it just look like. I mean, he's even said it before. He's like, sometimes let the players coach that shit, dude. Like, the fuck. You can go Google that too. Like, that was more when Tim Duncan and friends were there. But I mean, like, I wouldn't be surprised that's going on. He's like, look, man, come on. Like, who we playing tonight? Dude, I'm there because the league says I have to, but I ain't saying shit.
I'm just here because I don't want to get fined.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But closing words. That might have been it right there.
Closing words. Yeah, closing words is even though Abraham's not excited, Game 1 Warriors Spurs, I am, so I will be tuning in Sunday 3:30. I
might watch a game some point this season. Probably not.
That's all I wanted to hear. Let's
probably
go.
Not. Maybe for finals.
Maybe. Oh my goodness.
If the Spurs show up in the finals, oh my gosh, I'll watch that. I would be like, why? Why is this happening? Like, it's just the biggest joke of it. Whatever. But all right, I guess it's over. Boosh.
Later, man.
Did you want to hang up now or?
No, I'm good. But what's going on with you?
That's it. Damn, that was a little bit more longer than I wanted, but I think it was mostly good.
I thought that shit was hilarious.
Yeah.
You went off on a tangent with that Robert Horry crap. I was like, oh, again, it's like the star of the NBA. The logo should be Robert Horry.
It should. Oh, there it is. There's the new logo. It should be in some way. It should insinuate that he has 7, and you'll probably never get that close.
Oh,
and then you can put in the rest yourself. Like, this man didn't even start, and they're like, I know. Like in the logo, it has him smiling. Like, because you're gonna say he didn't even start, and then the response will be like, by the smile, I know.
All these people come around all the time and they just trying to change us. If I change myself to be in their image, I would feel chained up. Then they acting like major league pitchers, and all these bitches gonna change up. As soon as all the good times start getting thin, they acting like strangers. Now everybody wanna birth a new revolution, but don't want to labor. Want the Star Wars money, but don't wanna have to invent Vader or a lightsaber. I'm working for a life so Hollywood that it should just come with a trailer. Trying to get my money Fortune 500 without ever rocking a blazer. Trying to get myself fitted right so tight that I just get my personal tailor. Smoking on presidential, never again will I be waving to the mayor. And I got me feeling so south of heaven, so I get this feeling right here, Slayer. And I've been this dope since I was on juice on my mama's OVA, just player. Way before I was a gamer, clearing smoke about it, a bowl in the chamber. Way before I had the stress relief, all of this pain and all of this anger. Around the time I was just watching my jeans rockin' Reebok that I didn't pay for. Before we was out on the paper, before we was out on the paper. Gotta get it and spit it like every minute. Fuck all the critics, I ain't about the bitches, I get it. They here to push me to the limit, cause killing just the beginning. Fuck the intention of all of my sinning. Drowning in a pool of cheap wine and cheaper women with the devil hugging my back and slowly start to grinning. Taking my head under, I'm feeling my brain slipping, but I gotta stay around cause all the pain I've been giving. I need to appease, need to appease. Every night up on my knees, I'm praying till my fingers bleed and my soul is relieved. Need to appease, need to appease. Every night up on my knees, I'm praying till my fingers bleed and my soul is relieved.
Yeah. Be merciful to me, oh Father, because of your constant love, because of your great mercy. Wipe away my sins, wash away all my evil, and make me clean from my sin. I recognize my faults. I am always conscious of my sins. I have sinned against you and only against you, and done what you consider evil. So you are right in judging me. You are justified in condemning me. I have been evil ever since the day I was born.
Gotta get it and spit it like every minute. Fuck all the critics, I ain't about the bitches, I get it. They here to push me to the limit, cause killing just the beginning. Fuck the intention of all of my sinning. Drowning in a pool of cheap wine and cheaper women with the devil hugging my back and slowly start to grinning. Taking my head under, I'm feeling my brain slipping, but I gotta stay around cause all the pain I've been giving. I need to appease, need to appease. Every night up on my knees, I'm praying till my fingers bleed and my soul is relieved. Need to appease, need to appease. Every night up on my knees, I'm praying till my fingers bleed and my soul is relieved.
Sincerity and truth are what you require. Fill my mind with your wisdom. Remove my sin and I will be clean. Wash me and I will be whiter than snow. Let me hear the sounds of joy and gladness. And though you have crushed me and broken me, I will be happy once again. Close your eyes to my sins and wipe out all my evil. Create a pure heart in me, O Father, and burn you and all else living in me. Do not banish me from your presence. Do not